Good afternoon, everyone. This is Esmeralda, and today I have a guest with me. Her name is Yuko, and she's joining us from Canada. Um, we are going to be talking about working at home and how we deal with our families and making time for ourselves. Let me bring her in right quick. We're just waiting. Hey, Yuko, how you doing?
Hello, good. How are you, Esmeralda?
I'm doing good. I'm sorry.
Good. No, it's okay.
I don't know if I made you wait.
No, don't worry.
I was outside because it's beautiful. Like today is the first day. That's what
Jealous.
I do. Like whenever I can tolerate the weather. Sometimes even when it's cold, I go outside and
Mhm.
I get my inspirations out there.
I understand. You know what? Just a couple, actually around 2 o'clock, I told my husband because it's just like I feel like my head stuffed with so many things. So I just like, I'm gonna go for a walk. I just walk around the neighborhood for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's just the nature just helps clear
Yeah,
things up in your head.
yeah, oh yeah. Like mine was like in the snow, but I
You
know.
know, we haven't had snow. Actually, we got snow Saturday night, but it was like very light. And I was hoping to wake up and, it's going to be
Like,
white outside and have like a snow fight. But no, no snow. It melted.
no, oh, you should come to Canada.
I know, right?
Tons of
One day.
snow.
Yeah, one day I might go to Canada.
Oh, yes, yes, please. Yes. So we're gonna talk about,
Um,
families and
yes,
work and
let's talk
balance.
about family and working from home and,
Yeah.
how is that going? I know for me, I'm
How's
starting to make
how's
things
that?
work. It's been very
Yeah,
hard, but I'm trying to make it work and they're trying to, I know. So how's it going for you?
it's good. Actually, I was just like, since we had coaching from Gavin,
Mhm.
right? I think maybe he's here. Like, I've been working on boundaries because I just like, oh my gosh, Esmeralda has like almost, I know how she feels, right? I
Mhm.
know I try to work, like I do my best home, I mean work, home, like, family. But sometimes same things, like you let your grandchildren, like, on your lap, yeah, you let them in actually,
Mhm.
right? We choose. Actually, same things. I still let I mean my kids and my family in,
Yeah.
right? So I realize that like it's not them. It's like I'm the one.
Yeah.
I choose to. Oh, Evan's here.
Hi,
Oh my
Evan.
God. You make me nervous, Evan. Anyway, yeah, I'm the one. I'm the one let them in.
Mhm.
So its problem is not them. Its problem it's me.
Mhm.
So means I can do something with it,
Right.
right? So I told my son, I just like, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna do too much for you, He just like, he looked at me like, yeah, that's fine, but means what? You gonna leave me? It's just like, no, no, no. I still give him lots of love, but I try not to do too much in the morning before you go to work. He's just like, yeah, no problem. So, and then I just like same as my husband, I would just let him know this is what I'm gonna do, and then just let him know, like, just so clearly.
Yeah.
So just like he's just like, yeah, fine, okay. Because
Yeah,
I
and
used to feel bad. I do something for
yeah,
myself,
that's what I was
not
gonna say. It's
spending, yeah,
guilt. It's the guilt that
yeah,
I feel like, but it's me. It's not even them. It's
no,
me. Yeah.
and then
So so it really wasn't whenever you told your husband that you can't do as much anymore, he wasn't upset at all.
not at all. Just like, yeah, fine, okay. Because you know what? I used to say, oh, it's just, yeah, like he asked, what's your plan today? It's just like, I kind of have the things, or I started to say IG live, but it took me a little bit of courage to say that, right?
Yeah.
Because I just like, oh my gosh, when I say that, he might be disappointed
Yeah.
that I'm not going to spend time with him,
Hmm. And
right?
I heard whenever you had your live with Gavin, I heard you say, "This is what my mom used to do. This is what
Yeah,
my grandmother used to do."
yeah,
And I think, and I totally understand because in my culture, and I know like as a woman, we feel like we have to be the ones providing all the care and just being there for for the family.
yep,
But I remembered my grandma. My grandma used to tell us, that whenever you get married, you have to be there, no
yeah,
matter no matter what time of the day.
yes,
If your husband asks you for something, you gotta help them.
yeah,
If your
yeah,
kids ask you for something, no matter how old they are, you have to be there for them, which is true in a way. But I don't
yes,
think that we should feel like we are slaved into that mentality.
yeah, yeah. It's good to serve,
Mm-hmm.
but when we start feels like, I think I'm giving them too much,
Yeah.
and we have to know when to stop,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that way you don't, like, how to say, you don't feel like it's just too much,
Mm-hmm.
right? So like we can serve them, right? That's our nature. We love serving them, like,
Mm-hmm.
but that's our nature. But we have to just like, okay, this is, like I said, boundaries,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
right? Yeah, yeah.
Don't give
So
too much, but don't give too little.
I know it's a balance.
Yeah, there's got to be a balance, and I think the solution is within us.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
realized that, like, I just like, oh my gosh, it's not their fault.
Mm-hmm.
Like, solution is within us. You're
Yeah.
exactly right.
Yeah.
And then once you realize solution is within us, and we can find the solution easily because you know, like, it's a habit. The
Yeah.
Gabby said it's a habit.
It is a
It's just like,
habit.
yes, it is a habit. So means I even told him, it took me a long time. I took a long time to build the habit to serve too much.
Mm-hmm.
Means I can build another habit, like just serving less or not too much.
Yeah.
So I'm just starting to have a new habit. Takes time, but I'm sure I can get the new habit too, right?
Yeah. And it's possible as long as you know what you want,
Hmm,
then
hmm.
you can look or work towards that goal. But it's gonna take you wanting that,
Hmm,
right?
hmm.
I mean,
Yeah,
at least that's the way I feel, because I feel bad. I feel guilty saying no when the
me
kids come
too.
around,
Me too. Yeah.
and like, but the older ones, my kids, they understand,
Yeah.
and they know I'm always busy. I have always been busy. I'm always doing something, but the
Yes.
kids, they don't know.
They don't know. They're too young to understand.
Yeah.
That's their nature. They want to be with you, right?
Hmm. But
Right? Yeah.
like right now, um, like I said, it's beautiful outside, so I took them out to play, and I was on the hammock riding, and they were on the trampoline jumping around, or riding the bicycles. So I'm combining me watching them, they're having fun, but I'm still doing my writing. But
That's a great idea.
yeah,
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah,
sometimes it works like that. I'm able to combine, but then there
yeah,
are some times that I have to set aside and tell them, like right now, I close the door, I have a sign, and they know that when the curtain is closed and the sign is there, they can come in.
yeah, yeah.
So it's me training them. It's not even, like, it's not even them, it's me.
I
So
know.
yeah, that's me trying to form a new habit as well, because now I know, and I really didn't think about it until I had the conversation with Gavin.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's whenever we both realized, me and you
Yeah.
realized
It's
that
just like,
it's really us.
yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, after I finished, conversation with Gavin, it took me for a while. Just I was super confused, right? Like I knew it was me, but it took me for a little bit for me to digest.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, yeah, it's me. And okay, now what? So what we gonna do? So we
Mm-hmm.
know to take a step,
Yeah.
right? It takes a courage, but actually, when we ask, when we have a courage to ask,
Mm-hmm.
it's almost most of the time is they say, yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Because the way we say it's so firm, like
Mm-hmm.
kind, not the harsh way,
Exactly.
not like, you shouldn't be here,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
right? Yeah. So as long as we have love inside,
Exactly.
right?
And
Yeah, they'll understand.
there's ways of asking and being nice. You don't have to be mean.
No,
Yeah.
no, I know, but sometimes it's family. It's we get used to get comfortable so much.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we forget, or sometimes I forget to say nicely,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I just like, no. Even if family, I have to have a boundaries. Like I have to have some respect, actually,
Yes.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta talk like, same like the output to the other people. Like we talk with respect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because sometimes we think that it's because it's family that we
Hmm.
can talk to them in a certain way, but that's not true. It's because it's your family. You have to treat them with respect.
Yeah.
And I think that's where some people um, might end up hurting their family because
Very
they don't
much.
understand that, just because it's your family and they're always there doesn't mean that you have to be mean to them.
No,
You
you
have to
don't.
treat them
Yeah.
however you feel like it. No, those are the people you have to take care of and be nice because they're going to be with you forever until,
That's
until your time comes. Your
yeah.
family is the one that's going to be there with you.
I agree. I agree.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like you just, you have to have, yeah, especially nowadays. Like how long I spend time with my family. It's a
Yeah.
COVID. It's a lockdown in Niagara Falls, right? Canada.
Oh, you guys are still
Still locked
out
down.
there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be over soon, I think.
Hmm.
So it means I gotta go back to work. Like, so
Hmm.
so it's gonna be busy again, but I have to practice another boundaries again,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah, and I mean it works out. It's I think like I said at
I
the
think so.
beginning, it's just us or like me, trying to set those boundaries, but it does work out. And it's very important to understand that we need to take care of ourselves as well.
Yeah,
Make
yeah.
time for ourselves. Um, I know for me, I always talk about, going to the gym. That's my getaway.
Mm-hmm,
You know?
mm-hmm. You wake up still 4:30?
Yes. It's so hard,
It
but
is hard.
it's really, really
Wow.
hard. And sometimes I don't want to go to the gym right away, so I write. I've been writing a lot in the mornings. I found out that that's the time where my thoughts come out more clear.
I understand. Yeah.
So
It's your time. Yeah.
yeah, I've been writing a lot in the mornings, in which I love it. So I'm going to the gym a little bit later.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But for me, that's my getaway. And then they have a massage chair. It's like a water massage chair.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, after I exercise, then I get to, get a massage as well. And that's how I take care of myself, because I really don't go and get a manicure. I really don't do nails. I just, do my own
You
little
do
thing
them.
at the house. Yeah, so but that self-care, just allowing the little time for yourself is very
Mm-hmm.
important.
Yeah, yep. I
Hmm.
understand. Like I think it's like if you're too busy, because once everybody's awake,
Hmm.
we know we get busy. Or we know like we have to, it's hard to be in a quiet place,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm same way. I wake up early, not the 4:30. I wake up like 5:30. It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. I want to just stay every morning, struggle. Just like I want to stay in bed. But once I just like, get moving, and then I just journal for 5-10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I do exercise and 5-10 minutes, and then I just feel better,
Mm-hmm.
right? So it's just like I have a time for myself. I know what you mean. So that's the time is so important for us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
So right
God.
now you said that you already talked to your family, that you need more time for you. What
Yeah,
once you start working, how is that going to be more different? How how are you going
that's
to
the thing.
handle that?
I think so my kid, my son, he's okay. He's
Mm-hmm.
he's got a job. He's working every day. And then I think I am going to see like me and my husband too, right? So I'm gonna try to have it during the day is hard because I'm probably taking clients, but I'm not gonna take clients like crazy like it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't because it's kind of gotta have a certain time between appointments too,
Oh,
right? So I might still, we starting to have a habit. Like I like to have it. Me and my husband, we go for a walk,
mm-hmm.
like during the day. So we might still do that. And then nighttime, even if half
Mm-hmm.
an hour, we trying to spend the time together.
Okay. Are you planning
So
to go out, or are you planning to just spend time with him at home?
probably home for now because it's still the COVID things. It's
Mm-hmm.
hard to go out. Or we can just sometimes we go uh, driving around the falls. Like
Oh.
you just that
Oh
Niagara
yeah, because you
Falls.
live it. Yeah, you live there.
Yeah, so we do that, and then see how it goes.
Yeah, that's nice. Just a little date with your husband. I think that's
Yeah, yeah. I try because I think it's important for me
yeah.
because like, I see like I grew up with I should say maybe the kind of broken family, dysfunctional family.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't oh
Oh,
you
we
never
love you,
late.
Tessa.
You never late. See, like I didn't see my mom and dad spend time together. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't grow up that way because my dad, I only saw him once a week.
Mm-hmm.
He was like truck driver too,
Uh-huh.
right? So I didn't grow up with a parent spend time together. Hardly ever,
Mm-hmm.
right? And my mom, she hated going out.
Oh.
So like just like, say my dad said, like, oh, let's go for dinner. I'm only staying, like Sunday. She said, I don't like people. I don't like going out. Gives me a headache. And my dad just like, okay. And then
Oh.
okay. I was just like
Oh.
so I
See, that's
know.
not good.
No, it's not good. I think that's why they divorced,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, but that's okay. It's, they have their own things anyway. I love them anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's okay. They struggled. They tried, right? So, I don't know. I just didn't see, the parents just didn't grow up like just having a time together. And it's same as Japan. When I grew up, like usually, you know, not much quality time. It's how do I say? Like it wasn't really more like men's are more dominant.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so and the women, wives were more like used to be served. I saw my aunt when I was a kid. I thought she was a maid.
I'm
You
sorry.
okay?
What? Yeah. What is this?
You
Not
can
even the
sneeze.
overline. What is this?
It's okay. Yeah, so I saw my aunt. I thought she was a maid when I was a kid. My aunt, she did so much for the family.
Mm-hmm. So
I
that's
didn't.
part of your culture, though, right?
Yeah, it's in an old place. Like it's probably big city was different, but the
Okay.
countryside was just quite like that when I grew up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think that's part of it. It's still in my head. This is
Mm-hmm.
the way women's supposed to be, wives supposed to be,
Yeah.
right? But I have to recreate my own habit, my own life, because
Mm-hmm.
I no longer belong to the old time anymore in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So I realized that this is me, Yuko. I have to create,
Yeah.
right, my own life. So
So, yeah, because
yeah,
you have to do what works for you,
yeah, yeah,
and what works for
yeah.
you and your husband, because he's the one that's there with you.
I know, I know. Yeah, it's easier for me. I think it would be easier for me just follow old pattern. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, my mom used to do this, my aunt used to do that.
Yeah.
And it's hard to start new ones, something new,
Yeah, it is.
right? Yeah. But I think it's because I'm here in Canada, right? So I just like, oh, I know I have to create the new things for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, because you have to take care of yourself and your marriage and your family. And
Hmm.
if the old beliefs of your culture doesn't work for you, then you have to make
I
new
know.
habits for yourself.
Yeah. And that's probably healthy for me. It's better for me
Mm-hmm.
too, right? It's not the harsh, independent way, but I tell myself, like, I have to be stronger, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
easy to come to another countries and then just let my husband or when everybody else, my kids, just, do it. Let
Mm-hmm.
them do it. I saw so many women. I was talking to somebody else, I forgot, but I was just, so many women come from other country, right? Live in Canada,
Mm-hmm.
can't speak English much, so they were depending on the family. Maybe I was talking about with you, I don't know. And then after husband
Mm-hmm.
died or kids left, or it's just they have to, their after husband died, and then like she was lost,
Yeah.
or she has to, or kids had to take care of her mom so much. But I don't want to be those kind of mom. So
Yeah.
I just like, yeah.
Yeah. And that's actually something that happens in my culture. That's something that happens
Mm,
in my culture, but like you say, in the old in the old beliefs, the old times, it's like the same thing. The wife has to do pretty much everything. It looks like they're a slave or something. And then when the husband dies, the same thing you were explaining right now. It's like, the kids are supposed to take care of them. And
hmm.
yeah, I think we can change that.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, we can change that too. And then I can start doing, like, standing up for myself
Hmm.
means have a boundaries, and then let them know what I want to do, with love.
Yeah.
This is what I want to do, this I need to do, like more independent,
Hmm.
right? Trying to be independent, right? So I'm working on it.
I think you're doing good. You took the first step. You took the first step in believing that you need to make that change already.
Yeah.
You're ready. Talk to them. And probably you probably need to talk to them a little bit more as time goes by,
Yep.
because you're going to realize that you're going to need more time
More.
for
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
But now you know that it's not as difficult. At least I
Yeah.
found that out myself too. It's not as difficult. It's more of being afraid of doing it.
I know. I know. We had create the monster here.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I just like, no, it's not as difficult as we thought.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. No, but I mean, to me, I think you're doing great. I think
Thank
you're doing
you.
great because you already took the first step.
Thank you.
The
Yeah.
changing habits like that is it's not an easy task, because we have been told, or we have seen for ourselves, for so many years that things are done this way, and now we want to change them
Yep.
to accommodate us. And that's
Yeah.
the thing. We have to, we want to change them to accommodate us
Yeah.
the way we're living now. So it's not as easy as it sounds, but it's
No.
doable.
Yeah. And then I think it's like when we start doing that,
Hmm.
right? And then the women around us start seeing it, and then they probably may change. They may change. Some maybe not, right? But maybe some do.
Yes.
Like, oh, Yuko's doing that. She stepping on, taking a little courage to create the boundaries.
Hmm.
So I just like, okay, maybe I'll do that too. And then I believe if more women do that, it's less women is going to complain about husband and kids.
Hmm. Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
You can help someone understand that,
yeah.
you can stand up for yourself.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And less complain, and they can be happier,
Hmm.
right? It's because it's most of the complaint come from it's not their fault.
Hmm.
Actually, it's like the way you think, the way we think.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Come from us.
Yeah, it's all within us. We
Oh,
anything
within us.
Yeah, anything that we want to change, I think is doable. I mean, there are some things in life that we have no control of. So
No.
those are the things that we have to accommodate ourselves to. But
Yes,
whenever we
yes.
have control to change them, then let's do it.
Yeah,
Why not?
yeah.
Right?
Start within, if it's within us, we can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was a big realization. I knew it. I knew it, right? We always know about it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
all the problems comes within us. We know it, but we knew it, but we don't know exactly until we start taking action.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, definitely.
yeah.
Hmm.
Well,
I'm a big believer.
me too. Me too. Thank you, Gavin. I have to
Yeah,
let him know.
he's not here no more, but yeah, it's
No,
like he
I'm sure
doesn't
he hears
understand.
it.
Yeah, he's not here no more.
But he feels
But
the energy. Should be good.
but yeah, like that conversation, it opened some doors for me where I needed to go in and fix some things there. So yeah, just thinking that it wasn't really my family, because sometimes I would get frustrated because like I'm trying to work and the kids are coming in, and my son or my daughter-in-law are not saying anything. Well, they think it's okay, you know because I have let them in before, they think it's okay. So it's not their
So
fault. It's
no, you're
my
the
fault.
one let them win too, right?
Hmm.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm the one to give power away
Hmm.
or permission away, you know.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, but I
I
think
know.
I think we can make some changes.
I
I
think so.
think
Yeah,
you're on your way to making changes as
I
well.
think so. Yeah. Well, that was a little challenge. I didn't expect Gavin's coaching was like that until that day. I was just like, oh my gosh, that's what he does. It's just
Yeah,
like,
I had seen one of his previous,
oh,
um,
me neither. Oh, okay.
sessions,
You knew it.
and I was like, whoa, like but I was like, I don't know. This sounds like he's asking too many questions, and I kind of was iffy about it because I was like, I don't know if I want to answer so many things. But whenever it was my turn and I had to answer, I was like, wait a minute, like if whenever you start to answer yourself, answer your own questions, that's when reality kicks in and you realize that, hey, wait a minute, it's not them, it's me.
That's what I
So
kept hearing in my
yeah,
head too. Yeah.
it's like you're answering the questions that you have been wondering, like you think you have a problem, but you really don't, because you're creating that one problem. So it's really not a problem. I don't know, but
That's exactly. No, no, no. I felt the same way. I just like, okay. As I was answering, like, oh, it's problem is not them. It's me.
yeah. So yeah, because I thought the same. I was like, I really don't have a problem. It's just if I can stop it, I mean, like it's really not a problem.
Yeah, yeah. We're
Mhm.
in control.
Yeah,
We can
we are.
control, yeah.
We
Right.
are.
But I really admire you, respect you. You had the courage to do that.
And same
Me
for
too.
you, because yeah, you were going deep. I was trying to keep it at the surface.
Oh no, really? Oh, I didn't even notice that, but I just like, you know what? Let him take over it.
Yeah,
It's
you
his
did.
show.
Yeah, you did really good because you were able to express yourself and you were able to let it out, and you were able to answer your own questions because I saw the whole thing.
Thank you.
Sometimes I go in and I watch for a little bit, but then something else happens. But I watched the whole session and I was like, this is just so interesting because it's all within us. The
Yeah.
solutions are within us.
Yep.
It's just searching in deep and asking ourselves, what is it that I need to change? Or, what is it
That's
that
right.
I'm doing to create
Yeah.
what's happening right now?
Yeah.
So yeah, you had a really good
Oh,
session.
thank you. Thank you, Esmeralda. We're gonna be okay.
Yes, we are.
Yep. It's always within us. I got the word today. Thank you. That's your, yeah, that's the thank you for the gift.
But
Okay.
well, I don't have a timer, so I don't know how long we have been.
It's like we
I don't
have
want to
5 minutes over. That's
I don't want to take your time. But
that's all right.
thank you so much for joining me, and I hope this one stays.
I
Like
know.
the other
Just
one.
save it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to the other one.
It's disappeared in the universe. It's okay.
It really did because when I clicked the X, it wasn't
Yeah.
there no more. It's like nothing had happened.
It happened to me before too.
Yeah.
I just like universe sucked the life away.
Yeah.
I felt I just like, oh well, it meant to be.
Right. But I really love talking with you.
Oh, thank you.
you always bring happiness.
Really? Oh,
Yes,
thank you.
always smiling. So thank you
Oh,
for joining me, and thank you, ladies, for joining
thank
us as
you.
well.
Thank
We
you,
love you.
sisters.
Yes, we love the
From different
support.
mother. Yeah, I support.
Yeah, we definitely love the support that
Yeah,
that we get, or especially me. I feel like I fit in this group. You
me
guys have made me
too.
feel welcome. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Esmeralda. Thank you for your time and thank you for the gift for me.
All right. Well, you have a good day and
Thank you.
have a great time with your family as well.
Thank you. I will. All right.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.